much to remember all of it. These guys solved their issues. They weren't lazy about it. They knew exactly where to go to. They encouraged brethren on the way. It's like before, like Jesus also said, okay, if you and your neighbor have a dispute, before you get to the judge's bench, try to solve it with that neighbor, because if you're in the wrong, he will indeed take you to the judge. The judge will sentence you condemned. He'll take you to the jailer, and the jailer will throw you into prison until you have paid the very last cent. He's like, I assure you, you won't get out of there until you've paid the very last cent. So resolving our issues is something past being childish, because you remember, elementary school, he started it, that's all you would hear. At least 10 times in one argument between me and a friend, or my goodness, who knows? I could be talking to the principal. My teacher started it. She's like, oh. Resolving our issues, being faithful and fruitful in the journey that we're called. Of course, the church is called to build, advance. And that leads me to another point. Why do we go through the things that we go through? Why do good things always happen to God's people, or bad things always happen to good people? You know, like Job, for instance, one of the wisdom literatures. Fantastic. I think about these questions years before I actually preach them, so don't be surprised. Good things happen to God's people, and even to regular people, because it rains on the just and the unjust. Good things happen because we have the innate ability of growing stronger. You know, we have track practice. Y'all warm me out with that. It makes you run stronger. You have a test, and makes you smarter. Me going through something, some trials, some testing period years ago won't faze me like it does now. Stealing cookies when nobody's watching. That's not even a joke. That's real. Stealing food. I remember like trying to steal Twizzlers or whatever from Uncle Bebop. Stealing, yeah, don't worry about that. Stealing food was something that I struggled with back then. In fact, I became obese because of it. But it doesn't faze me as much as it does. It doesn't faze me at all now. Humans have the innate ability because of God's intelligent design. I mean, some of us are born more handsome than others. I can't help that. But we've always been called to grow strong. We've always been called to not pollute the world. But if this world is a polluted, dying, destructive Armageddon, then we're supposed to be a breath of fresh air to the people watching, to the people listening, to the people hearing. I dropped my friend off, new to the job today, at his house, and we talked the whole way back. First thing he told me, because his name's Elijah, I'm like, oh, the prophet? He's like, no, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. I knew we was going to have fun because we were stationed together. I was shaming him today. We talked on the way back, and he told me exactly why he felt the way he did about religions, and especially about Christianity. Because so many times we see people, and this wasn't even this time, but burned by the church's fire rather than experiencing the conditional love. This dude had experienced in his church a pastor who more or less abused the congregation out of their money. He was like, how can a pastor have this, and some of the congregation still walking to church? Which I'm not there, I can't testify to this. But where he's from, he even asked me if I heard about it. People doing crazy stuff in the church buildings that shouldn't be in the church buildings. So I asked this dude, hey, you gonna come to church tonight? I can show you where the real Christians are. And I'm sorry that you had the example that you had. He was like, nah, man, I'm good. So even when somebody doesn't want to hear what you have to say, or they say, no, I'm good, and they don't know that they're really not good, because I'm like, what if it's too late when you die? Because of course, too late never comes late enough. Okay, so he's like, I don't know, we'll figure out. So through prayerful example, through the obligation that we have in spreading the gospel, this is an everyday thing. I mean, just because you go to Chipotle doesn't mean you have to order a Christian thing, burrito. Your attitude is always the first example. Your words are the second. I don't know, probably the way they look at you, which is their thing, that's probably the third. But be encouragers, be faithful, be fruitful, follow God till there's nothing left. Enjoy life.